Hello everyone, welcome to the story filled with emotions and unforgettable moments of the Huyền and Maya family, a small family with a lot of love, sacrifice, and dreams of a happy life. The story revolves around Jae, a man full of determination and affection, who always strives to work hard to care for Huyền, his sweet wife, and Maya, his little daughter. Their life is not without challenges, but mutual love and faith are the driving forces that allow them to overcome all difficulties. From quiet mornings together to stormy days, Jae always gives his best to create a better future for his family. This story will make you feel the warmth of family love, the silent sacrifices of a husband for his wife, and the small dreams of a romantic wedding. Will Jae be able to bring happiness to Huyền as he desires? Will they overcome all challenges together and find peace? Life is a path full of trials, but love will be the light that guides us through all difficulties. After last night's fierce storm, the rains refreshed the entire forest. Jae woke up early. The cool breeze passed through the window, bringing with it the moisture of the recent rain, making their new home feel more solid, as if wrapped in calm. After days of storms, Jae walked softly, not wanting to wake Huyền, who was still in his arms, sleeping deeply like a child. Her long hair spread out, and the soft morning light from the window illuminated her hair, shining like a tranquil painting. Jae went to the early market, still empty and silent. He walked through the wet streets while Huyền woke up quietly. She turned, but only felt the stillness that seemed to have settled in the air since the night before, a rare calm in their home. Huyền startled, remembering what had happened last night. She and Jae had slept outside on the terrace, where the storm couldn't unsettle them. Her body ached from the effort. The tasks of the previous night, from helping Jae build the house to preparing everything for the next day, had left her exhausted. She stretched her arms, sighed, and said, "Jae, how hard you work." That feeling of pain was just a small part of her daily routine, but it made her realize the sacrifices Jae had made for her and Maya. Huyền entered the room and saw Maya still asleep, her face peaceful in her dreams, unaware of the difficulties her parents were facing. Today, Maya would have to wake up early to go to school, participate in the Moon Festival activities with her friends, and learn to dance. A slight smile appeared on Hwen's face as she thought about everything Maya would do. Not wanting to make noise, she walked quietly and began preparing breakfast. At that moment, Jae entered through the back door with the breakfast he had bought for the two of them. "You're already up. I went to the market to buy breakfast for you and Maya," Jae said in a soft voice, full of concern. "Has Maya woken up? I also bought her a gift." Hwen turned and saw Jae with his kind gaze. He approached Maya, gave her a kiss on the cheek, and whispered, "Maya, wake up. Mommy has a gift for you." The little girl slowly opened her eyes, looking at her mother with a confused expression, then smiled when she saw her mother standing beside her with a small gift in her hands. Jae stood at the door, watching this warm scene, his heart filled with a sense of peace and happiness. His heart felt comforted by the love he felt for his family. Maya's eyes sparkled as she saw the beautiful ribbon Jae had bought her. The pale pink ribbon had delicate little embroideries that shone with freshness and joy, like the girl's smile. Maya jumped out of bed excitedly. Her small hands immediately reached for the ribbon, twisting it as if she wanted to put it in her hair. "How beautiful!" Maya exclaimed, her eyes shining with happiness. Her contagious laughter filled the room like cheerful musical notes, warming everyone's hearts. Jae watched her smile, and his heart broke into 1,000 pieces, but in a warm way. Maya, with her new ribbon, ran to Jae and hugged him tightly. She gave him a kiss on the cheek, a gesture full of affection and gratitude. "Thank you, Daddy," she said in a sweet voice full of joy. Jae gently stroked her hair, smiling as he looked at her. He felt immense happiness inside, as if every smile from Maya was a light that helped him overcome all difficulties. Jae prepared everything necessary for Maya to go to school, took her backpack, adjusted her ribbon carefully, placed his hand on her shoulder, and together they walked outside. The landscape on the way to school was livelier than ever. The whole neighborhood seemed to awaken after the storm. The laughter and chatter of children in the street, The singing of birds in the morning air made J.E. feel life flowing strongly. Upon arriving at the school, the atmosphere was more bustling than ever. The sound of drums echoed in the courtyard, inviting students to start a new day. The children gathered in the courtyard, all dressed in special clothes for the Moon Festival, looking happy and excited. The dance teacher was waiting in a corner of the courtyard, smiling kindly and greeting Maya. J.E. paused for a moment. His eyes followed every step Maya took. With the ribbon in her hair, she ran to her friends and joined the group practicing the dance. Her smooth and fluid movements blended with the festive air, filling J.E.'s heart with deep joy. He stood there, under the shade of a large tree, watching Maya dance with her friends, unable to take his eyes off her. A warm, radiant smile appeared on J.E.'s face. He said nothing, but his heart seemed about to burst with happiness. Seeing Maya happy, watching her grow every day, was the greatest joy of his life. That feeling was calm, serene, like gentle waves in his heart. Maya and her friends lined up under the teacher's guidance. The girls, with small ribbons in their hair and light-colored dresses, smiled as they held hands, all looking at their teacher. The school courtyard today was like a living painting, with the sound of drums resonating, the cheerful laughter of children, and the glowing moon lanterns shining under the morning light. The teacher stood in the center of the group, gently moving her hands to signal the start. The girls' dance movements were soft and graceful, like waves caressing the shore. Maya's hands stretched to the rhythm of the drums. Her eyes sparkled with joy. Her hair fluttered lightly in the air, and the pale pink ribbon on her head was like a flower blooming, trembling softly with each dance step. The girls danced in circles, their small legs full of energy. The playful shouts added more life to the atmosphere. The sound of the drums set the rhythm, making each movement even more harmonious. The beat of the drums was like happy footsteps on a festive day. J.E. watched from outside, unable to take his eyes off Maya. He looked at her with pride, feeling his heart fill. Maya danced with such beauty and confidence, like a little bird flying in a vast space, free and happy. She was no longer the shy girl who feared the public. Now she was part of a community, fully enjoying and participating in these colorful festive moments. The teachers around watched the girls with eyes full of love and pride. They guided, cared for, and helped the girls find happiness in every dance step, in every moment of life. The teacher smiled at Maya, her gaze filled with pride, as if recognizing the girl's growth, not only in dance but also in life. When the dance ended, the children gathered in a large circle, raised their hands in the air, and shouted together, "Happy Moon Festival!" The school courtyard echoed with applause and laughter, creating a truly special atmosphere. Maya looked at J.E. Her eyes shone as if she wanted to share her happiness with the person who had always been by her side, caring for her. J.E. raised his hand and smiled at Maya, his heart overflowing with emotion. The scene before him was like a perfect painting, full of joy, happiness, and love. All morning, Maya and her friends didn't stop dancing and laughing, enjoying the bustle of the Moon Festival. J.E. was there, like a silent protector, smiling as he watched his daughter enjoy those wonderful childhood moments. J.E. walked along the path leading to the pineapple field in the village, where the pineapple plants stood green under the afternoon sunlight, their long leaves swaying gently in the wind. The field was not only his livelihood but also a part of the great plans he had for the future. He had decided to work harder there to earn extra money, to help Hwin have a better life, to buy her what she liked, and above all, to build a happy future for their small family. J.E. crouched down, picking each fresh pineapple leaf. Sweat beaded on his forehead, but the smile never left his face. He knew that, no matter how hard it was, he wouldn't stop striving. The look in Hwin's warm eyes when she smiled every time he returned was the motivation that helped him overcome all difficulties. He wanted to give her the best, to give her that sense of peace and happiness every day. When he returned, the sun was already setting. He opened the door. The dim light of the lamp illuminated Hwin's figure, busy in the kitchen. Hwin was cooking, the sound of the sizzling pan welcoming him. She was tidying the house, organizing everything after the storm, and each of her movements reflected dedication and love. Seeing her, Jie felt his heart warm, as if all the difficulties and efforts were worth it just to see Hwin's smile. He approached and gently placed his hand on her shoulder, startling her. "I'm back," Jie said with a soft smile. Hwin turned, looked at him, and her eyes sparkled, but she quickly looked away, as if she didn't want him to see the tears welling up in her eyes. "I'm fine," she said softly, as if she didn't want him to worry. Jie didn't say anything, just watched her silently as she continued working until he suddenly broke the silence. "I was thinking, what if we organized a small wedding, just us, like a private celebration, a very special day for you?" He pointed to a corner of the room, his gaze full of determination. "I'll decorate this place. What do you think?" Hwin looked up at him, her smile shy, like a flower not yet fully bloomed. "But I'm afraid of what others might say. Haven't we already gone through that?" Her voice sounded hesitant, as if she still carried some worry in her heart. Jie took her hand, gently but firmly. "You'll be the most beautiful princess in my life. Did you know that?" He looked at her, his eyes shining with all the love he felt for her. "No matter what others say, I just want you to be happy, and we'll have the most beautiful wedding. We don't need anyone else to know, just us and our love." Hwin didn't say anything, just looked at him for a long time. Then she smiled, for the first time that day, a genuine and gentle smile. Jie felt his heart melt, experiencing that peace and happiness he felt having Hwin by his side. That simple but sincere feeling was what he had always wanted and what he would always want to cherish.